21 stories tall. The VAB is where everything comes together before a launch. The Apollo and Space Shuttle vehicles were assembled for flight in the VAB. This cavernous facility contains 4 huge bays where the spacecraft were assembled using massive overhead reach planes for highly complex maneuvers. Today, the VAB is being updated to assemble our next human-rated launch vehicle, the Space Launch System, or SLS. The SLS is the most powerful rocket in history and has an evolvable design that ranges from 321 to 384 feet tall, depending on mission requirements. This rocket will someday help NASA to reach its goal of human exploration of Mars. The large tower next to the VAB is the mobile launcher being built for SLS. When completed, it will carry the massive launch vehicle on top of the crawler transporter to pad 39B. You will learn more about the launch of SLS when we get to the launch pad. Adjacent to the VAB is the Launch Control Center, the distinctively shaped 4-story building which houses the launch team. This is where the ground controllers, engineers, and launch director monitor the spacecraft and manage all the activities leading up to launch.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up ahead to the right, you're going to find most of the crawler transporters located right here. Now, the crawler transporters have been the workhorses for NASA since the Kennedy Space Center has been built. Now, the crawler transporters, they weigh in at 6 billion pounds each. They have 8 tracks on them. Each track has 57 cleats, and each cleat weighs in at 1 ton. Now, there's no reverse gears. There's 2 driver cabs. There's one right here in the closest corner to us to our right, and there's one on the opposite side of it. Now, throughout the years, they've upgraded the system to be able to handle the current projects. They've just upgraded this one with the hydraulic systems and all the drive motors to be able to carry for the Space Launch System. Now, coming up over here to our right, this is one of 3 mobile launch platforms used for the Space Shuttle program. The platform weighs in at 9 million pounds. Now, the crawler transport will come up underneath this platform, pick it up off its 6 jack stands, and then carry it into the vehicle assembly building. And then the engineers can stack the Space Shuttle right on top. When the Space Shuttle was rolling out of the vehicle assembly building, its total ground weight was 18 million pounds. Coming up ahead is the brand new mobile launcher for the Space Launch System. As you can see, we are still modifying and finishing up the project. Now, the platform stands 355 feet tall, or 108 meters tall. And the umbilical tower has all electrical and communication wiring already installed in it. And they just recently added the crew access arm. As we go by, if you notice, there are these large openings that pass through the platform. Well, that is used to line up for the main engines and the solid rocket boosters, so the exhaust and the flames could pass through the platform and go straight into the flame trench below, which would be forced out through the north end of the launch pad. Coming up over here to our right, you'll notice these large gravel roadways run alongside with us. This is the crawler way. Now, this is a 3.5-mile stretch of specialized roadway for the crawler transporters from the vehicle assembly building all the way up to the launch pads. Now, the crawler transporter's width is equivalent to an 8-lane interstate highway, including the grassy median in the middle. And it's approximately 7 feet deep in each lane. And it's composed of various fills and crushed rock. But the top layer is approximately 7 to 12 inches of Alabama river rock. Now, the reason we use river rock instead of just concrete is, one, the river rock works like nature's ball bearings. It helps reduce vibration. So as the crawler transporter rolls over it, the river rock's actually getting crushed down as it's going underneath the tracks. It turns into a fine powder. Also, you can do whatever you want to these river rocks. They will never spark, which was a good safety bonus for us when the Space Shuttle program was coming around. Because when the space shuttle rolled out from the vehicle assembly building, it was packing solid rocket fuel already on board. Now here in a moment, we're going to cross over the crawler way. Just to give you an idea of the size of a crawler transporter, I want you guys to just take a look to the left and to the right, as we do. And I'm just going to fill in this one tidbit information. As you take a look, this crawler transporter will utilize both lanes as it goes to the launch pad. The inside width of the tracks is approximately about the length of this bus, side to side. Up ahead and to the right, you'll find a few buildings standing off in the distance. This is the Kennedy Space Center press site. This is where the media conglomerates come and watch and film the rocket shuttle launches throughout the years. So if you watch the launch on TV, this is the site where they were filming it from, 3.5 miles away. To the left of it, the American flag is flying there. At the base of the flagpole, there's that blue rectangular box. And if you can't see it, as well making my left turn, you'll be able to spot it. That is the new countdown clock. Now the new countdown clock actually has a live video screen on it, so you can actually view the rocket launch on the monitor built in on the time clock. In the lower right corner has the countdown. Now the old time clock that used to sit there is now located at the front entrance of the Kennedy Space Center Visitors Complex.